Alright, let us cut to the chase. If you think younger women are only attracted to older men for their money or stability, you Ted wrong. That wrong. That does right. Everything you thought you knew about this is completely upside down. And today I am about to reveal the secret that no one is telling you about why younger women are drawn to older men. Stick around because this is going to be eye-opening. But first, let me ask you, have you ever noticed how some older guys, without even trying, seem to attract younger women effortlessly? You know, the type, the ones who don't even need to flash their wealth or status, yet somehow they always got that magnetic pull. What is their secret? Well, buckle up because I am about to spill the tea, and trust me, it is not what you think. Alright, so here is the deal. When it comes to attraction, sure, money and stability might grab initial attention, but let this get real, those things alone aren't enough to hold it. The real magic, it's something deeper. We were talking about emotional maturity, and man, that is where the game changes. Now, I know what you are thinking, an emotional maturity sounds boring. Emotional maturity is like this hidden superpower. That's that calm, unshakable way of handling life's ups and downs, the kind of confidence that doesn't need to be loud to be felt. Think about it, how often do you see someone who just knows who they are, who can stay cool under pressure, and who doesn't let little things throw them off balance? That is emotional maturity, and let me tell you, it is like a magnet. Younger women are drawn to it because it is rare, it is solid, and it is incredibly attractive. But here is the kicker, it is not just about keeping your cool. It's about having that quiet self-assurance, that deep-seated confidence that only comes from years of experience. We are not talking about arrogance here, no way. It is about a man who is comfortable in his own skin, who doesn't need to prove anything to anyone. That kind of confidence is like a beacon in the dark. It stands out, it draws people in, and it's the kind of thing that younger women find irresistibly attractive. So let me know, have you ever met someone who just radiates that quiet confidence? The kind of person who doesn't have to say much, but you can feel their presence in the room. If you have, drop a comment below and type confidency. Let us see how many of you have experienced that kind of energy. But hold on, because we're just scratching the surface here. There is another factor that most people totally overlook, and it is a big one: intellectual curiosity. Yeah, that is right. It is not just about being smart or having a degree. It is about having a mind that's always active, always curious, always hungry for more. Older men who keep their minds sharp, who stay engaged with the world, who never stop learning, those are the guys who stand out. You see, intellectual curiosity is more than just knowing a lot of stuff. It is about being interested in new ideas, in exploring different perspectives, in constantly challenging yourself to grow. And here is the thing, this kind of curiosity doesn't age. It is something that can keep you vibrant, keep you interesting, and keep you attractive no matter how old you are. Younger women pick up on this. They see that this is a man who's still growing, still evolving, still excited about life, and that is something you just cannot fake. Quick question, what is something new you've learned recently that totally blew your mind? Share it in the comments. I'm curious to see what is keeping your brain buzzing these days. Now, let us talk about something that's seriously underrated: authenticity. In a world where everyone is trying to be something they are not, where filters and facades are the norm, authenticity is like a breath of fresh air. The ability to be real, to be genuine, to be yourself without apology. And let me tell you, that kind of authenticity is powerful. Think about it, how many people do you know who are really truly comfortable being themselves? Not many, right? That is because authenticity takes guts. It means knowing who you are, embracing it fully, and not being afraid to show it, even if it doesn't fit into some perfect Instagram mold. For younger women who are still figuring out who they are, this kind of authenticity is incredibly attractive. It does like a lighthouse guiding them through a storm, showing them that it is okay to be yourself, to own your identity without fear. But here's the thing, authenticity isn't about being perfect. It is about being real. It is about living your life according to your own values, your own principles, and not letting the world dictate who you should be. That kind of integrity. It's rare. And when a younger woman sees that in an older man, it is like finding a diamond in the rough. It is a connection that goes beyond the superficial, beyond the material, straight to the heart of who you are. Speaking of being real, what is one thing about you that you proud to own, no matter what anyone else thinks? Let us celebrate some authenticity today. Drop it in the comments below. Okay, so we've covered emotional maturity, intellectual curiosity, and authenticity, but we're not done yet. There is another layer to this, something that ties everything together, and this experience. And I'm not just talking about life experience, although that's a big part of it. I am talking about the kind of experience that teaches you what really matters, what is worth your time, and what isn't it. You see, as you get older, you start to filter out the noise. You learn to focus on what is important, on what brings real value to your life. And that kind of clarity, it is incredibly attractive. It shows that you've been through the ups and downs, that you've learned from them, and that you dare not interested in wasting time on things that don't that matter. For younger women, this kind of focus, this kind of wisdom is like a breath of fresh air. It's something they might not even realize they are looking for, but when they find it, it is undeniable. Experience also brings with it a certain patience, a willingness to let things unfold in their own time. And in a world that thus always rushing, always pushing for more, that kind of patience is rare. It is a reminder that not everything needs to happen immediately, that some of the best things in life take time to develop. It's a sign of maturity, of confidence, and of deep, genuine interest. What is one thing you have learned with time that you wish you knew earlier? Share your wisdom in the comments. We could all use a little more patience and perspective these days. But let us not forget there is also a sense of adventure that comes with experience. Now, you might think that adventure is all about being young, wild, and free, but here the twist experience actually enhances your sense of adventure. When you have been around the block a few times, you start to realize that the best adventures aren't always the wildest ones. Sometimes they are the ones that challenge you, that push you out of your comfort zone in ways you never expected. Older men who embrace this sense of adventure, who are open to new experiences, who aren't afraid to try new things, these are the men who remain vibrant, interesting, and yes, attractive. It is not about being reckless, it is about being open. Open to the idea that life is still full of surprises, that there is always something new to discover, no matter how many years you've been on this planet. And that attitude, it is the kind of energy that younger women find irresistible because it shows that you are still engaged, still curious, still living life to the fullest. What is the last adventure you went on? Big or small, I want to hear about it. Drop your story in the comments, let us inspire each other to keep exploring. So, where does all of this leave us? Well, if you dare, an older man watching this, I hope you dare starting to see that you've got more going for you than you might have realized. It is not about trying to keep up with the young bucks or flashing your wealth to get attention. It is about recognizing and embracing the qualities that truly matter: the emotional maturity, the intellectual curiosity, the authenticity, the experience, and the sense of adventure that come with age. And for the younger women out there, take note. The things that really make a man attractive, the things that create deep, lasting connections go way beyond the surface. They are about who a person is, not just what they have. So, next time you are out there looking for that connection, remember to look a little deeper. At the end of the day, it is not about age, it is about attitude. The qualities that truly attract people to each other don't have an expiration date. So, whether you tear young or old, remember this: the most attractive thing you can be is yourself, fully and unapologetically.